Welcome to another OneTake where I take something off the screen, off the page, or out of my head and we talk about it. And today, it's going to be out of my head. We're going to talk about Funko Fair 2022. Let's get into it. My goodness. All right, so fair warning. One, of course, I just said Funko, but this will be about Funko Pops. This is going to be about Funko Fair 2022, which just happened this past week, and oh my goodness, what a rush! This is my first experience in it, and I'm so happy that they didn't have anything that I wanted. No, but also yes, because literally, but also not just the fair, but there were restocks and all sorts of craziness been happening the last week because of Funko Fair. So I literally either way have taken my wallet and thrown it at the kitchen sink, or do you throw to the kitchen sink at the what do you throw? And in fact, I probably have to go pick that up because you can't be throwing things around your house, especially, my girlfriend can't. She'll take that wallet and then she'll go buy more things, and that wallet has seen enough. Okay, it's seen enough. No, I'm just kidding. It could see a little bit more, can it? But no, seriously. So Funko Fair 2022. I was super confused of where any news happened. Like I just follow some people on Instagram, and the websites that sell the Funko Pops had like their exclusives. But like people were posting like videos about like a TV show or something like that, or like a TV something or other about this Funko Fair. I didn't see any of that. All I saw was what I was prepared for was pandemonium. What didn't happen? Pandemonium. I thought, okay, I think it started like on a Tuesday or something. I was like, you ready? I'm ready. You ready? And by you is my girlfriend. Locked eyes, the whole shebang. Didn't throw the wallet, but was prepared with, the numbers in hand. And part of us was like, let's have nothing show up that we want, right? Like cool stuff did come up, right? But there are certain things that we're just not interested in. And so we were like, let's have those people have their heyday, like throw the kitchen sink at them because the kitchen sink has been thrown at us. And for that, I threw my wallet. Is this making any sense? So, Funko Fair, a lot of sports, a lot of wrestling, all that kind of stuff. I don't do any of that. In fact, I went and watched the Super Bowl like a couple years ago because I feel like sometimes that's the one game I have to go watch for some reason so that I can do that. But I literally the last one I went to was the last one because I went to one and they're like, "Oh, it's the Super Bowl. Who are you rooting for?" And I don't watch sports. That was my response to this guy just trying to strike up a conversation about like, "Oh, is he watching football? What team are you watching?" And I literally responded, which I don't watch sports. Clearly, because one, this is a specific sport that's on right now, and I'm not asking you about every sport, just that one. So why was I talking about the Super Bowl? Oh yeah, I don't know why. Why was I doing that? Oh yeah, so those Funko Pops, some of them was really cool. There's like a rock moment or something like that, and like a little like cage type thingy. That's cool. A bunch of sports stuff, awesome. And so really nothing on the first day that really like sparked my interest until who did Entertainment Earth put out some cool stuff? Really? I'm just going to be talking about like the things that I found interesting and hopefully making you laugh along the way. So let's get back into it. Entertainment Earth came out with some cool stuff and forced me to buy sodas. No, they didn't force me to buy sodas, but didn't really care for Funko sodas. I think they look a little underwhelming, but the exclusivity and sometimes I guess I just had to wait for the right soda to call my name because they had a goofy soda come out, and oh my goodness, the Disney sodas are spot on. Like the Mickey, the Goofy, that's all I got. I think there's a Donald Duck. Quack. Why did I do that? But I had to. Goofy's my main. I mean, apparently on this show or on this thing, everybody's my main, but Goofy really is. I mean, I've said it before, goofy. So I had to do that, which I wasn't really expecting to do. But I thought, oh, just the soda can. But then Entertainment Earth was like, no, how about this Loki with the staff? And you're like, oh my goodness. Why doesn't more part of him glow? No, I heard that was like a diss or something like that. And I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do. Some of them are going to hit, some of them aren't. I still think it's a really cool like pop, and I guess like only the spear like glowing. I just got it in the game, so I don't know how much glow is like glow and how much is not. However, I did hear that they did like a chase pop. This is completely off subject. And all they did was make the pop because the chase is like a variant of the original. And I just heard that he made him cry. And I was like, oh, okay. So we can just make that. All right, cool. So anything sometimes goes, and sometimes you get really cool stuff, and sometimes alrighty then. And no anything against the pops or anything. I'm just saying that was like an interesting like tidbit. But I'm super excited about the Loki pop. I think it's awesome. I think that the little glow part on the staff is the only part that should glow. Maybe more, or like maybe the tips of his horns. I don't know. I know it's minimal, but I really like the way it looks. So I'm not dissing on it. I'm just saying, multiple perspectives over here. It could happen. We all have them. So that was really cool. Was not expecting to buy a soda. That Loki, I'm super excited about. I also picked up that WandaVision because I was like, come on, girlfriend, you don't want the WandaVision? She's a big Wanda person. And she was like, oh, no, no, no. But yeah, yes. And so we had to pick that one up. Heck yes. Now, other than that, not a whole lot going on. Of course, like when it was a blur, it's going to be one of those moments where just a bunch of packages show up and I'm like, oh, so that's what happened. That's what I ordered. What else was super cool? Oh, Target, the black lights. Not in a bad way. I just thought that though, like I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to like make sure. I mean, that's crazy. And I didn't have to do that. And so there's no reason to complain about it. But this was my first go around. I didn't know what to expect. And I'd rather wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and like watch YouTube and do nothing until like having to shop online than going and waiting out at a store. Right now it's 1 degrees outside. I'm not going outside. I have been outside though. It's a lot of fun. Although you have to prepare to go outside. I'll talk about it later. Anyways, so the Target blacklights, I thought those puppies were going to sell out. I had no idea what they were until they were announced. And once they were announced, I was like, okay, the collector's box and the WandaVision, those are the ones that are going to go. And I don't know if you guys like doing this. I don't like when they sell out way too fast and then like nobody can get them. But it is kind of fun to like secure your purchase and then see that it's sold out. So you can just like see, just to know that you pick something that everybody else wants. Like I'm not saying that I don't want everybody to have it. I'm just saying it's cool to purchase something and then for it to sell out, meaning like what you chose to buy was something that other people were also interested. Because sometimes you buy something and then it just sits there for like 6 months or a year and you're like, oh, well, I guess like I still really like it, but I kind of wish maybe there was a little bit more hype on it. Because sometimes you buy on the hype. But the Infinity Killmonger and the WandaVision, those were the two I was going after. And I mean, we don't know because I've heard a lot of things with the way that that like pre-orders kind of go. So we'll see what happens. But that was kind of a lot of fun. It took plenty of time for everything. So hopefully everybody picked up what they wanted. And if they don't, maybe there's be restocks. This is just like early on, right? They were just announced. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know why I'm telling any of you guys this. There's so many different ways to buy and purchase them. Restocks happen or they don't happen. And then you did it, buy it again. It's a crazy world. So anyways, other than that, I think that was everything from the Funko Fair. I mean, I still didn't go get my wallet and I'll probably be yelled at for that later on. But other than that, did you guys have anything that was like really cool finds at Funko? I also picked up a lot of things from like restocks on like Amazon and things like that. And off the top of my head, I can't remember because again, blur slash, don't want some people listening. And don't worry, I bought for her because the rule, you buy so many, you also have to buy, the girlfriend or significant other pops. I mean, you guys don't have to, but I don't want to get beat up. No, I'm just kidding. She couldn't take me. No, she could probably take me. But anyways, I hope Funko News Fair, Funko Fair was a lot of fun for you guys. It was a lot of fun for me first go around. I can't wait to see like what comes out, and what's going on with that. And I just think it was a really cool experience. And now I've learned a lot for the next go around, which is bring a bigger wallet. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll check you guys all in the next one. Later.